Welcome everybody, welcome to a new Let's Play. I am the TheOzzieNerd, and this time we're going to be playing UFO Aftermath. Now, this is a game that's sort of in the same grain as the XCOM series, especially the early ones, like 1 and 2, and in Extension Apocalypse, where it's sort of you against the attackers, so you're defending the Earth against alien invaders, I guess. The difference in this one is it's sort of the story's set after the aliens have already invaded. So what happened is the aliens came and they attacked everybody. They attacked lots of military installations and killed a lot of people, and they also, while they were there, sprayed the entire world with their ships with this biomass fungus stuff. And what that did was basically suffocated everything. It just covered the entire world in this stuff and suffocated people, killed people on the streets. And after an amount of years, I don't remember how long, it broke down and disappeared. But the damage had already been done, and lots and lots of people were dead, and people that had died out in the fungus stuff mutated into horrible monsters. And this is basically where we start, right? We're not going to run the tutorial mission. I've been doing this a couple of times for tests. I should tell you that this is a very unstable game. It came out in 2003, and it wasn't really stable on those systems, and it's only gotten worse with newer systems. So this may crash a lot, and I may end up abandoning this Let's Play if the quality starts to drop because I can't record it. But it is the first in a series of 3 games. I've played all of them. In my opinion, the second one, Aftershock, is by far the best. I enjoy it the most, and it is a lot more stable. So if we can't play this one, I'll definitely play the other 2. But anyway, let's get into it. So, a message from the Council of Earth. Welcome, Commander. We, the Council of Earth, are pleased by your acceptance of our offer. You will be responsible for our overall strategy. We'll inform you about any trouble spots immediately, and we expect you to determine which are strategically most important and engage them with your elite squad, Phoenix Company. You'll also guide such research and manufacturing capacities as we have available. You have the best weapons obtainable, and we will give you more if we find them. You will get our best men and women, and you can use them to create an excellent team. These are great powers to go with such a great responsibility. The destiny of humanity is in your hands, Commander. So here we are. We are at the strategic map, the global map. So you can see at the moment we have 2 bases in America. We have one here which is a military base, and that's where our troops deploy from, and we have this one which is an engineering base. So if you played any of these types of games before, XCOM, and there's a couple of ones that are sort of like this one, a bit of a, not a rip-off, but an homage, I guess. Research is probably what you want to start with. So we're going to research UFO detection because it's the only engineering thing we have at the moment. And we'll check out our squad. So at the moment we have Malcolm and Brian. Now in my tests I discovered that the shotgun was pretty terrible. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of his pistol as well, and we're just going to equip him with an Uzi. So the way weapons work in this game is that these ones you can see here, so the Colt M1911, the Uzi, the shotgun, and this equipment here, grenades, medkits, flares, and the body armor, that's all free and unlimited. You can't get any more of, you can get as much of it as you want. But, oh, we have a new recruit. But other weapons won't be. So we're, obviously, after a point we'll start manufacturing our own weapons. But before that, we're stuck with old world weapons, so anything we can find, basically. And enemies use weapons against us, and after we kill them, we can take those weapons. Okay, maybe not a medkit, because we don't want to get him overloaded, which just means it slows him down. So you can see down here the speed. I'll show that to you here. So speed and load down here. If I put the medkit on, he goes overloaded, and therefore his speed drops. So what are our speeds? Average, poor, average. So actually we could probably afford it. Poor, he's just going to be the same speed as Brian, so that's not too bad. But obviously when you get later in the game and their stats get better, you don't want one dropping a lot behind the rest. We gave him a shotgun because his rifles is good, whereas his handguns is only poor. So he will just be staying back, otherwise maybe we'll set up some ambushes in the game. And we'll run the clock. Okay, so we have a new mission. Our first mission. The enemy is threatening to capture an important installations area. We must destroy it first. So, when you get a mission in this, you only get them in the surrounding area, or inside your area of influence. But what it does is, it gives you all this. So team limit 7, estimated impact substantial, urgency low. So the idea of the game is we complete missions in the surrounding areas, and we slowly uncover more installations that we can take, right? Well, when we get missions like this, we can choose to accept them and send our elite Phoenix company, or we can delegate them to the other Council of Earth forces, which we have no control of at all. I'm just going to save it really quick. We'll call it TheOzzieNerd 1. There we go. I don't want to lose progress if it crashes. So, yeah, we can delegate to Council of Earth forces, which we have no control over, and that's just a random chance whether we will be successful. It's low urgency and substantial impact. So low urgency, I believe, means it's not very difficult. So we'll just delegate that one and save Phoenix Squad for the harder missions. Now we have a new mission near Los Angeles. To expand, we need to secure this area. Right, so this is one of the ones we should probably send them on, because we want to guarantee success on the missions where we're securing new areas. And you can also train people, so you can see here that Malcolm actually has the right stats to train as a grenadier or a medic, which we will do later, because it does take time, and time's not really something we have at the moment. We need all hands on deck. We got another mission here. We can delegate that one as well. But yeah, so expansions are something we want to guarantee we get done. Everything else we can kind of get away with just sending the crap people. We're going to save it here, TheOzzieNerd 2. So it's going to be a lot of saving, because this game crashes a lot, and we don't want to lose progress. And this game doesn't auto-save at all, I believe. So you can already see the differences between this and XCOM. The original XCOMs 1 and 2 were turn-based. XCOM 3, Apocalypse, it added in a real-time option, but it was still not like this. So here's our first new enemy, and it is called a Moral Man, I believe. Yes, and they are not a pretty sight.
Yes, sir.
What is it?
So this game really focuses on the whole pause and react idea. Oh, and there's our next new enemy. So every time you get a new enemy, it does that little sort of swirly thing.
What is
and that is called a chomper,
Yes,
and funnily enough,
Yes,
it chomps. So what we're going to do is we're going to split our people
All
up a little
done,
bit.
sir.
And there's another one. So chompers do a lot of damage if they get close, but they don't have a ranged attack. Whereas moral men have some sort of spitting attack, I think, which does a lot of damage, but it's really inaccurate.
Ready,
and they also have, they can
There's
wield
one.
weapons, which that one is. He's got some sort of handgun. So all the humanoid enemies in this game can wield guns,
What now, sir?
which is about as fun as it sounds. Early on, obviously, they just use pistols. Yeah, that shotgun makes short work of him.
Yes, sir.
But as you get
sir.
further and further into the game, they start wielding rifles against you,
More orders.
Yes, sir.
which starts getting very, very painful.
Ready.
What is
Your
it?
people, even with decent armor like this, really can't take a lot of damage.
More
Ready.
orders.
Ready,
That
sir.
was a
I
very
can't hit him
extended
anymore,
death
sir.
sound. Sorry about that. So you can see here, once they get to red health, they get
He's
incapacitated,
dead now.
and that just means that they can't do anything anymore.
I'm in trouble.
So this one's shooting back at us, but we have the shotgun.
He's out of
So
commission.
if we hit him, he's going down. And that was it. So that was our first mission. What I'm going to do, just for safety's sake, is save it at the end here. We'll just save it under 2 again. There we go. And we'll finish the mission now. So we just hit this button up here. And we're done. We lost 0 soldiers, 1 was wounded, but not enough to have to recuperate in sickbay. 2 of them leveled up. And you can see over here we got 2 Chomper bodies, 2 Moral Man bodies, and 1 Glock 19, and 3 clips for it. So we get to keep that now. That's our Glock forever. Right. So we've had some level ups. So you can see here we can change the physical attributes and mental attributes, and those affect the skills over here. So anything where it's a darker color, that's what will be added if we take strength. If it's a lighter color, that's what we already have. So if we move this around, you can see all the abilities change. I don't believe the skills actually change until the value over here changes. So basically when they complete a whole box, that's when it actually changes. So what we might do is, he has awful agility, and what does that give us? Rifles, handguns, throwing. Might be worth doing that. Yeah, we'll do that. So he's going to get an upgrade to agility, and Brian is going to get an upgrade to... Oh, his strength is really low. And you know what? That's probably not a terrible idea to upgrade his strength, because it's going to upgrade to poor. It started at awful. So you can see over here, awful is second from the bottom. I believe it goes awful, poor, average, good, very good, superior, excellent, or excellent, superior, something like that. I don't remember what the bottom one is. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Done. So they're going to fly back to base. And yep, so they got back, and you can see everyone is ready to go again. I don't think we're going to train them yet. Again, we sort of still need all hands on deck. Infiltrated our territory. Alright, we're going to send Phoenix Squad to this because we can't afford to lose any bases. If we lose a base at this stage, we might as well write off the whole game, because it's not going to get any better.
Yes, sir.
So, we're in, we're going to save it. Really sorry about all these saves, guys, but I don't want to lose progress. Yeah, this game is
Ready, sir.
the most unstable game I have ever seen. So this is an interesting map. Yep, so you can see there's our first Moral Man. So I was mistaken, it doesn't just do that the first time you see them, it does it the first time you see them in every mission, which is a bit annoying, but I quite like it. It's a nice little feature. Makes the game look really good.
Orders. I'm under attack.
I made it.
Okay, so he sort of outranges us here.
I'm under attack. I'm in trouble.
Now
So
what?
if you tell them to attack
They got me.
while it's not paused, they will just keep doing it. So if you pause it and tell them to attack, it schedules up those attacks, and then once that's finished, they stop. If you do it in real time, they will continually shoot until they run out of bullets.
They got me. I'm in trouble. Yes, sir.
Now what? I made it.
Your orders, sir. Good to go.
So you can't really avoid taking damage in this game. Basically, the idea is to avoid dying.
Good riddance.
Awaiting further orders.
What is the speed we're playing at? Okay, so we're playing at... So that's normal speed. It looked a bit fast to me for a minute, but
Yes, sir.
guess not.
Good to go.
Now
So what's our
what?
mission objective
Ready.
here? We have to eliminate 4 transgenants, which is what it calls mutants. I don't remember if
Awaiting
I've told
further
you guys
orders.
that yet. So anytime it mentions transgenants, it
Ready.
means they're mutants.
Your orders, sir.
What is it?
There's a Moral Man there. We can probably...
All done, sir.
Oh, and there's a Chomper there. That's not as good. So the Uzis
Ready,
are
sir.
not very good at killing Moral Men.
Watch out.
Sorry, Uzis are not very good at killing Chompers just because they don't do enough damage.
No way of eating him now.
So what we need to do is link up with Pietro,
Awaiting further orders. Ready. Ready. Ready, sir.
and let him
I
take
made
that
it.
one. So we know that the Chomper
All
is over
done,
here
sir.
somewhere. And we might reload his
I
gun as
made it.
well,
orders.
which I think is...
Ready.
by
What order?
memory. And yes, it is.
That's
So
it.
I'm also sorry for the resolution, guys. This game was made at a time where
Ready.
the resolution caps out at
Ready, sir.
1024 by 768. So if it looks a little bit
There's
stretched,
one.
I apologize. That's unfortunately the best I can do.
More
Your
orders.
orders, sir.
And it's amazing that it's this unstable even with a
More
resolution
orders.
that it likes. So this chomper hasn't seen us or can't fit through the gate, is what's going on here.
I made it.
And he's down.
So, because our mission objective was to kill 4 transgenits, we have completed that. However, there are other transgenits here, so we are going to continue so we can kill this
That's
chomper.
it.
He's out of commission.
Wow, that was
He's out of
3
the
good
way.
hits. And now that we've killed that chomper, we can do what we were going to do before, so we'll just save it, just to make sure that it's not going to crash and lose all our progress. And then we will hit the complete mission button up here. Well, it says abort mission, but because we've completed the objective, it's not abort, it's just finished. 1 soldier leveled up, so that's probably going to be Peter. Yep. Now, he had a problem with his capacity, so I'm thinking strength is the way to go, because we might be able to get him back to average speed. So if we go in here now, into our squad screen, you can see we have all this new equipment, the handguns we were getting. We haven't got the ones from that mission just then, because the helicopter's not back. Ugh, it's never a dull moment. Capture a live transgenin. So, what we're going to do is... we are going to take that one ourselves. So now you can see we have the extra guns. So now we have 1 Glock 19, we have 1 5.7 tactical, and we have 1 Browning high power. Don't think we had any rifles or anything yet. Nope. And I don't think these guns are better than our Uzi. What's the range on it? It's 21 for aimed, which is what we've been using. That one has 24, but only does a damage of 34, whereas this is 64. So yeah, the Uzis are going to be okay for now. And, yep, so Peter is now under his load, and therefore has his top speed. Now, engineers finished development of UFO detection. Excellent. Now, we don't have any other development projects here. However, we can research some autopsies and Twilight and Fall, which is the first thing you get, which is basically piecing together what happened. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert this to a research base, which takes about 24 hours. Is that what it said? Yeah. So, you can see here that it started to had this big expansion thing. Well, that's because we've completed a mission there. So as we complete missions in the regions, they start to glow more, and eventually they'll give us a mission to, say, like, raid a bunker, and that will let us build a new base in there. Council of Earth message. You're now able to detect enemy aircraft, the infamous UFOs. When you want to intercept the UFO... when this happens, you'll be asked if you want to intercept the UFO. If you agree, a wing of 3 aircraft will take off from a nearby military base that will try to run down the UFO and engage it in combat. The moving icons of planes and UFOs show the current positions of all airborne units. So hopefully, we will shoot down some UFOs. And I remember that shooting down UFOs is a requirement to finish the game. So we're going to save as 5. And start this mission. So this was to capture a live transgenin, wasn't it? Yeah. 1 specimen of any transgenin.
There's one.
So you can see this one has what looks like some sort of rifle, probably a G3,
Yes,
I would
sir.
say.
Your orders, sir.
So,
What?
our shotgun guy is not going to be as effective
Good to go.
here. Not because he's got range,
That's it.
mainly because
Your orders,
if
sir.
he
I'm
shoots
under
him,
attack.
he's probably just going to kill him. So all we need is just to hurt them a little bit.
I'm in trouble.
So you can see even when they
They
use
got me.
rifles, they're not a very good shot. Come on, one more hit.
I'm in trouble.
we might... There we go.
Ready.
Ready, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that's one down. If we want to take a prisoner, we can do that
What
right
now,
now. I
sir?
believe we just stand next to them
All
I
done,
made
sir.
and we can pick up their body, is that right? Like this? Yeah, so we could pick up his body, which would basically put him on the slower
to go.
speed
Yes, sir.
and make
Ready?
him completely useless for
Now
combat.
what?
And you know what, we might do just that actually. We're going to take his body. So we're going to give him a
That's it.
second to... No, he didn't pick it up. Do I need to click something else here, like done? Sorry, I kept pressing
I
escape.
made it.
So you can see he's carrying the body now. And
All
he'll have
done,
to
sir.
go back to base on his own.
Yes, sir.
But I think what you can do is dump that body in the exit
Ready.
and then
Ready, sir.
just wait until we kill
All
the rest
done,
of them.
sir.
Because if we kill all
Ready.
the aliens, we also complete the mission to capture one.
What now, sir?
Ah, these things are horrible, and I don't remember what they're called. Plectons. We don't want to mess with that.
Yes, sir.
What now,
Basically,
sir?
they spray acid stuff at us. So we're going to reload his gun, and we're going
All
to
done, sir.
put him on burst fire,
Your orders,
Ready.
sir.
and maybe we can get this
Awaiting further
Plecton
orders.
to come out. But it looks like he
Awaiting
might not
further
be able to fit
orders.
out
I'm
through the
good to
fence
go.
there.
I'm under attack.
Oh, he managed to kill it. Excellent job.
Yes, sir.
But we
What
are going
is
to,
it?
first of all, drop this body in the evac zone. I don't think it actually counts, but it's just
All
nice that we
done,
can
sir.
leave it there.
I made it.
And
Your orders, sir.
Ready.
collect it at the end. Sorry about the horrible accents in this game. They are really, really terrible. And they say things all the time.
All done, sir.
Ready, sir.
So
More
in future,
orders.
I might turn those
Ready.
down. But for
Ready.
the moment,
Awaiting
we're
further
just looking
orders.
for
What is it?
All done, sir.
wherever the last thing is.
Good to go.
The last
What
transgenic.
now, sir?
If there is
Yes,
only
sir.
one. There could be more than one, easily.
Ready. Ready.
Ah, so you can see over here some of the fungusy
Awaiting further
biomass
orders.
stuff.
There's
sir.
one.
There's... Okay, it's
Ready.
another Plecton. Let's not mess with them. We are just going to leave.
Yes,
so
sir.
everyone
What
get
is
over
it?
here. We're going to speed up time a bit. I don't know why... Ah, because he's walking. Sorry, we need to set him to running and go. There we go.
All done, sir.
So we're going to get him to pick up the body just
What
to be
now,
safe.
I made it.
And then we'll
I
leave.
made it.
Let's go. Your mission was successful. 2 soldiers are wounded, but 0 will have to recuperate in sick bay, which is excellent. I think you only recuperate in sick bay if they get into red health, so they get incapacitated. We incapacitated 2, and 3 soldiers leveled up, so that was excellent. Right, so we need to upgrade them again. At this stage... Who is this? Malcolm. He's our sort of heavy, I guess, at the moment. So we are going to... Yeah, let's upgrade his strength again. And Brian, he's sort of our regular ground trooper, I suppose he would be. So we're going to see if we can upgrade his handguns, which is dexterity. And then Peter... I can't actually move his equipment at the moment. He's got good rifles. I think we upgrade that again. So that's done. We detect a UFO. Do you want to intercept it? Yes, we do. But we're going to have to see how that goes in the next episode. So thank you everyone for joining me for the start of this Let's Play. We got a little bit done. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to see more of me and more of my other content, make sure you subscribe and feel free to leave a comment down below. And that's it, so I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.